Good morning. It's good morning here. At least it is. I'm not sure later on if it still be good. So, I cut my hair short. And it's really short. Like short. It wasn't to be um it wasn't supposed to be like this short. But then my hair just, you know, it has its own thing. It has its own mind. It has its own brain that it chooses the right person to cut your hair. So if you go to one hairstylist and then your hair doesn't like her or him, your hair would say it in a way that it would change texture into something like from bad to worse. You know, like you go to a hair salon and hoping that you would feel better after that, but then you find out later on that it's the other way around, just because your hair doesn't like your hairstylist. And if hair could only speak up, it would have been good. It would have been better, right? Because it can tell you that, hey, just by looking at this person, I already don't trust her. So get out of here and look for another one. But too bad, hair doesn't talk. So, yeah, so I had to go to two different people, and then the third time I had to do it my own. I had to do it by myself. So I was in the bathroom in front of the mirror on the sink, and I just started, cutting it and trimming it until all the ends, or the flying ends, are gone. And so, yeah, I just refused to go to a third hairstylist and then find out that she did not do a good thing either. Alright, so it is June 2nd, and it is a summer vacation for the rest of the schools, all districts, and even the community colleges are all in vacation. But this is the first time that the adult basic education here at our community college is offering summer classes. This is the very first time, and I was so excited about it. I just mentioned that there's a lot of things going on in this institution right now, and this is one of them. And so I was so depressed in my previous video about too much pressure and stress of all this, and I was talking about planning on quitting my job and just focus on our rental business. It was a good thing, but I just I after a lot of thinking, I just realized that I'm not yet ready to give this up, because I love this job. I love meeting new people, meeting different people from different countries, from different culture, and it's just a beautiful thing. And even if I don't like the the you know the management that's gonna happen, I'm not saying that I don't like. We will see. We'll see. There might be something good that will come out of it. Um, I am not ready to give up the happiness that I get when I see new students, when I see new faces. So, and these summer classes is actually not for everybody. It depends on us teachers if we want to take summer classes or not. And when they asked me, I said, yeah, I would love to work in the summer for the whole summer because I am planning on taking a session off in August to October because I'm going back to the Philippines for a visit. And the summer classes will, um, will be the I need it because I need to save for my trip, and I hate to be unemployed for like 5 months not doing anything. I would miss my job, that's for sure. So here I am back in the classroom. So initially they gave me 2 classes, but then too many people just registered and wanted to join the summer class, and so they decided to open up a few more classes, different schedules, and they asked me to, if I wanted one more class be added to my 2 previous classes, and I said, yeah, fine. So now I have 3 classes, 2 virtual class that's only online, and I had to teach from home, which I love. I so love teaching at home. And then I have this one HyFlex class where I come here at El Pueblo and teach both in person and online students at the same time. So it is 2 teaching modalities that I teach in one setting, in the same time, at the same time. So that is Tuesday and Thursday from 9 o'clock to 12 noon. And so I have to drive here from home, which is a bummer because gas is so expensive. That was the wrong decision for me to make last April. If I had known, I wouldn't have accepted this HyFlex class. But it was something new for me. It was like, I was so excited to do this because this was my first time to do HyFlex. It wasn't easy as I have thought, but I am getting the hang of it. I am getting better at it. And I believe I will get better and better as I go along, as I move on. So right now it is 8:49, 11 minutes before 9 o'clock, and I am already online. Still no people in Zoom, no people here in person, but they will start trickling in just a few minutes. I am ready. My slides are ready. This is our first day in for the first summer class for this June, and orientation. I'm just basically gonna introduce them into this type of class and my expectations, and also learn and hear from them about their expectations from me, and I hope it's not that much. Okay, yeah, so orientation, showing them how to work on our online platform, which is D2L, which is I call it our Facebook. It is the easiest way to describe how it works. It is where it's like Google Classroom, all right, but it's like Google Classroom, but we have a different one. It's D2L. Like Pima Community College purchased it a long time ago, and that is what we are required to use, not Google Classroom. It would have been great if it was Google Classroom, so that because we're using Google Suite, it would have been streamlined with Google all throughout. But yeah, it would have been easier to use. So I'm going to show them how to get in, log in, and use it. And also show them our online curriculum, which is Burlington English. We use that as extensions, as their independent work that we record their hours every end of the month as to how much they have worked on it. They're required actually to work 2 hours at least every week, but some people just couldn't do it. I don't know why. Maybe they are not too motivated to learn in that online learning network or software. But some people spend like 30 hours in a month. It's a good one. I mean, if I were a student and I'm learning English or learning any language, and my teacher gave me a learning software that I can study independently at home using my cell phone, I would have grabbed that opportunity and just improve my learning, my language, because teachers are not always there for you. I mean, there's just so much I can do to help students out. I can guide them, but I can't just do everything. I cannot do that. Okay, learning something is on, depends on the person, your discipline, your motivation, your drive. It comes from an individual. It doesn't come from your brother, from your mother, father, family, whoever it is next to you. No, it comes from you, from you within. What are your goals? What are your dreams? Do you want to achieve them? Do you want to have them in the future? Then you have to start working on it. You have to start from the first step and move forward. Other people can't do it for you. It is yourself, who's going to do that for you, not other people. And that is what I always tell my students, that I'm only here to guide you and tell you what you should do in this type of situation, but still it's up to you to apply that outside of the classroom, right? And then come back when you see me and ask me question, whether did I do this right or wrong. Yesterday I went shopping and I did this and I did that. Did I do it correctly? And then I would give you my opinion, my objective opinion, and I am honest. I mean, like, learning language is not like you can do it in just one night, overnight. No, it takes a lifetime. It takes a lifetime, and it takes a lifetime of practice to be able to communicate in a second language that you have acquired, especially when you are already an adult. It's difficult. Yeah. So I have been chatting away with just, I don't know, I hope you learned something from it. I mean, because that is what I did when I was learning the language. Okay, but I started like young, and I taught myself. My teachers helped, but probably it was only like 20%. 80% of that was my own doing. I persevered because I wanted to be fluent in this language. I don't know why, but I just wanted it. I didn't know why. I just started, learning and never gave up. And so, yeah. So right now, so that's what I'm going to do with them, and I'll probably introduce ourselves. I will use Google Jamboard because I love Google Jamboard. Oh, what happened to that? So they're gonna be doing, so even though they are in person, I will require them to still use a computer. Computer is very important. You cannot avoid computer. You cannot avoid technology. You know, we're not going back to the old ways of learning. It's gonna be going forward. We're not going back. We're going forward. So for a start, using a technology is something that I need to, instill into the people, especially that most of them are scared of using computers and laptops. So that is my goal, I guess, and then start, integrating grammar and vocabulary and things like that into our lesson. And so I'm going to use Google Jamboard, have them work on using sticky notes and typing in their names and the country where they're from, and so that I have a copy of it, because it's going to be a big group right now, and if I forget a name, I just have it here on my file in my Google Drive. So easy to just open it and then see, oh, she's from Mexico, she's from Africa, things like that. So yeah, and I love Google Jamboard. So oh my god, I didn't expect it's gonna take 16 minutes of this, and I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for my class. Thank you for listening. And Shani, if you're old enough to understand this is what Tita Mommy is doing, okay? So that I can have something to, support you in your schooling. So Tita Mommy is teaching here in United States. Okay? So see you next time.